good morning. Sit down. So, we have started the algebraic expressions chapter in the last class. Okay. Look at the board. You can note down later. Okay. So, we have discussed some of the concepts from the algebraic expressions. Can anyone recall and tell me and help me what we have discussed in the last class? Yes. Yes. What we have discussed in the last class? Yes, yourself. You don't remember anything? Louder? Very, very good. Sit down. We have discussed like terms and unlike terms. And we have also discussed how many types of expressions are there. Okay. If an expression contains only one term, that expression is called monomial. If the expression contains two terms, that is binomial. If the expression contains three terms, binomial. Very good. So look at this. This is a monomial. This is a how many terms are there?
Two terms.
So it is binomial. What about this?
Polynomial.
Polynomial. Very good. There are four terms because we have categorized the last expression. Which way? Yes, louder. Yes, yes. The similar name to the polynomial is, as like I said, multinomial. Okay. Polynomials means what? More than three. Four or more. Okay. More than three terms are there. Then the expression is called polynomial. If there are three terms, then it is
Trinomial.
It is trinomial. Children, very carefully observe. All these are expressions only, but one expression contains each expression contains different number of terms. Okay. All these are, what are these? Very good expressions. So, we have discussed what are like terms also in the last class. Can anyone give me example of like terms? Yes. Yes. Louder.
4xy
4xy
plus
plus
2xy.
2xy. This is an expression. Okay. These are like terms. Like terms are added. Generally, you don't need to put an operation between them. You can tell one is 4xy sir, another one is 2xy sir. Okay, you don't need to put. Very good. Yes. Your expression. Yes.
But symbols means it will change, sir.
So when it is asked, write two terms. What do you say? 2xy plus 3y. It is not asked for the addition. It is just asked name two terms. If it is asked, sit down. If it is asked, tell me two whole numbers. Yes. Tell me two whole numbers. 0, 1. Very good. 0, 1, 0 and 1, 0 and 1. You can tell like that. You don't need to put a plus sign in between them, minus sign in between them. You understand now? You are right. These are like terms. Very good. So, why he has said these are like terms? The alphabetical part. The ABCDs are same. Okay. Now, let us check. Who will tell me the like term for this term? Who will tell me the like term for this term? Only one hand? Another hand? Yes. Yourself. Only the hands. Good. 4
plus x plus.
No, I did not understand. What? Repeat.
4 plus
4 plus
x plus
x plus
x plus
x plus
y.
y. You have given me an expression which is divided by plus signs. Very good. Sit down. Observe my question. Listen to my question very carefully once again. I asked for the like term comparing to this term.
Sir.
Yes. You get the chance.
6x plus y.
6x square y. Very good. I asked for the like term. Like term means what? Alphabetical part is same. Put any constant in front of them. We are not bothering about that. Just that alphabetical part should be the same. Clear? You are clear?
Sir.
Give me another example now. I think you are sit down. I think you are clear with this.
7x
7 x square y. Very good. You understood it. Yes.
Sir, that is 4x square y, sir.
Yes.
What if we keep 6x cube y?
6x cube y. Very good. Very good. Sit down. Look at here. 6x cube y. Is this algebraic part or alphabetical part same about these?
No.
No. Do not focus on the constant. At the first part I told you, do not focus on the constants which are in front of them. I'm asking, this algebraic part is this same about like this?
No, sir.
There are 3 x's in this, 1 y. Whereas in this, there are 2 x's and only 1 y. So, these both are not like terms. In other words, you can tell these both are yes, very good. These both are unlike terms having different algebraic part. Clear? Let me check one. Okay. So, I need an expression. Example. Louder. Expression example. Any expression example. No problem. Sit down. If you do not have idea, do not feel shy. No problem. We'll learn. Yes, louder.
4 plus
4 plus
x plus
x plus
x
x.
y.
xy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So, very good. Sit down. This is an expression having how many number of terms?
3 number.
3 number of terms. This is a trinomial expression. This is an expression of example. Let me write another expression. Minus 4xy plus 3z plus 5x minus 6. So this is one expression. Children, look at it. This is another expression. 2 expressions are there in front of you. If it is asked to add 2 expressions, look at the procedure which I am going to involve in this. It is very easy. You are going to use a commutative property here. Okay. Shuffle in your own comfortable way. Shuffle the numbers in your own comfortable way. Just like 2 plus 3 plus 4 can also be said as 2 plus 4 plus 3. You have shifted that 4 to middle. That is your wish, because at the end you will get 2 plus 3 plus 4 as 10 only. Okay, that is what I am going to use here also. Okay, very simple. So, this is one expression and this is another expression. What I am going to do? Add these both. Add these both. First, write the first term of this first expression. What is the first term of this first expression? 4. Yes, this is the first term of this first expression. 4. Now, beside this, as it is plus, beside this you put the constants whichever are there in this entire representation. What is the constant? Another constant in this. Yes, very good. Louder. 6.
Minus.
Okay, minus 6. So, what you are going to do, you bring that minus 6 to here. Okay, next take the another term of the first expression. Yes? Sham, who is Sham? Yes. What is the problem? Take it faster. Observe here, children. So, write the another term of the first expression. What is the another term?
X
Yes. Louder. You are right. Write the other term. No, on the first expression. Go in order. Yes. X. Bring the right term of this from the entire representation beside it.
5x.
Yes, very good. So 5x is the right term of the x. So put that 5x here. Okay, clear? Next term of this expression. Yes, xy we are reminded with. Right term of this term. Right term of xy.
Minus 4xy.
Minus 4. Yes. What is the matter with it? Geometry box. Okay, take. Okay, children, focus. xy, what is the right term of this?
Minus xy.
Minus 4xy. Very good. Okay. Yes. It's okay. So you are reminded with only 3z. Whatever you are reminded with, you write those terms at last. Okay. What did I do entirely? I used the commutative property here. Just like 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 is there. I have written 2 plus 6 for my comfortability, 3 plus 4 in the next terms. Understood? I can rearrange those because entirely the addition means it is the same result. Just like that, I have done the same technique here. Okay. Now, wisely, you select the right terms and then simplify them. What do you need to do? Simplify. 4 minus 6. Yes, louder. Very good. Minus 2 because sign and difference of them. Very good.
Plus 6x.
Plus 6 plus 5x. Very good. Plus 6x. Next. Plus xy minus 4xy.
Minus 3xy.
Very good. Bigger sign and difference of them. 4 and 1. 3.
3xy.
Minus 3xy. Very good. Entirely, whatever you are left with, if you cannot simplify further, you just write down those terms at end. Plus 3z. This is how you need to add if at all you are given with any number of expressions. I have added only two expressions. If at all you are needed to add another expression, you just need to select the like terms in that same way. Just like there are no 4s, there are no constants, I cannot take from there. There are no x terms, I cannot take from there. There is xy term. So soon after xy and minus 4xy, I am going to write plus 3xy. Entirely for those three, I am going to calculate and simplify and make it as one term. Clear? This is how we are going to add. No doubt. No doubt. Yes, we can multiply. First, we are dealing with addition. And take your help by multiplying. Thank you. After this, we are going to deal with subtraction. We are done with the addition. So, if at all any number of expressions are given to you, you can add them. Just like a similar fashion. Girls, you are giving good responses, but you need to raise your voice. Many of you know the answers, even if it is wrong also, no problem, tell it out. Just like her, she said the wrong answer first, and she corrected herself without taking my help. And she knows the fact. About all of you, she is going to perform that very problem if it is given in examinations for sure. That's how the learning goes. I expect more responses from you. When you give the responses, you learn more. So, can I raise the board?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, yes, no problem. Rewriting. Are you done with this? Okay. Before actually going into the subtraction, I want to give another example. I just want some of the guys from you to come to the board and do those. Okay. Yes. Who is going to add these both? Who is going to add these both? At least for the few steps also. If you put the plus between them also, I am happy. Add these two expressions. No one is ready? Yes. Come to the board. Very good. Yes, proceed. Write big letters. These only, these only. No. Yes, yes, I understand. Good, good. Look at the board and carefully observe what all the steps she is undergoing through. You done with that? Over? Very good. Sit down. Look at your children. Very good. So, this expression and this expression we need to add. She has done very good job. So, she has taken the first term 5x square. And soon after writing this, she started searching for the 5x square term. Like term of x square in the second expression. Is there any x square term in the second expression? What is it? 4x. So she has brought that 4x square beside the 5x square. Here. So now she has taken another term 3xy. Try not to be hurry while solving this. Do not directly add 5x square plus 4x square and I need to write a 9x square. If you are able to do that, I'm so happy. But what my worry about that case, in that process you may make many mistakes. Try to follow this procedure. Soon after acquiring the fast learners in solving, you can proceed. Okay, she has done very good now. So she has taken the 3xy term. She has started looking for the like term of xy. What is the like term of xy? Minus xy. She has gone beside to that. And then 2y square. Like term of this? Plus 2y square. So she selected like terms and tried to simplify them. 5x square plus 4x square. 9x square. 3xy minus xy. 2xy. Just like 3 apples and 1 apple is taken out of them. 2 apples. Just like that. 3xy minus xy. 2xy. 2y square plus 2y square. 4y square. Very good. So, look at the program given there. It is similar to that. Subtraction is similar to the addition comes to the when it comes to the expression. Okay, when we are dealing with the addition or subtraction on expressions, it is very similar process, but a little step. Only one step we need to change while subtracting. Before that, you need to have the clarity which comes first and which comes next while it is given in the sentence form. Let me check that from you. Subtract 2 from 4. Louder. 2 from 4. Minus 2. Okay, let me ask you the same. Take out 2 apples from 4 apples. Take out 2 apples from 4 apples. Very good. From the 4 apples, you have subtracted 2. So when it is asked the sentence form, when it is the given problem is in sentence form, what you need to do? Look at which comes first and which comes next. Just like subtract 2 apples from 10 apples, you made 10 minus 2. You have put the term 10 in the first place and the 2 in the second place. Okay, do not get confused with the sentence form. Just try to relate with the real life examples. Subtract 3 pencils. Yes, Ashish. Subtract 3 pencils from 10 pencils. Subtract 3 pencils from 10 pencils. Okay, take away 3 pencils from 10 pencils. Yes, how many pencils you are remained with? 7. Very good. Just like that, take away. I am using the subtract word. Okay. Subtract 2xy plus 9 square from plus 2xy plus 4x square minus 3y. Now decide which comes first among these two. Very good. You got the clarity. So you need to write 12xy as the first expression. Minus 3y. Okay, clear? So you are going to do, this is one expression. You are going to do subtraction. Write that. Very good. In my childhood, I used to make many mistakes about these kind of word problems. I used to put given directly 2xy plus 9x square minus the second expression. Do not do that. Just like I have explained, subtract 3 bags from 5 bags. 5 minus 3 you need to write. From is the biggest quantity. Take like that. From is the biggest quantity and you need to write that as first expression. And then given the subtract, it is asked. So you need to put that in the second place. Now, so what is the difference between that addition and subtraction? It is just a minus symbol. You take out that and clear that with one simplification method. Just like write this as it is. Yes, 4x square minus 3y minus into plus minus 2xy. Using the distributive property, you are going to multiply this minus 2 each and every term present in the expression, second expression. Understood? Distributive property. 5 into x plus y. 5 into x plus 5 into y. Using that property, you are going to multiply this minus 2. Okay. Clear? So minus into plus. Minus 2xy. Okay, minus into plus. Minus 9x square. Soon after reaching this, we are going to follow the previous procedure which we have followed in the addition. Bringing all the like terms to one side and unlike terms to leave the unlike terms at the end. Understood? Select there first term?
12xy minus 2xy.
Minus
2xy.
Very good. Minus 2xy. Write down. Very good. Next step.
Plus x square minus 9x square.
Minus 9x square. Very good. Minus 3y. Is there any other like term for this?
No.
Then leave it as it is. So, select the like terms and simplify. 12xy minus 2xy.
10xy.
10xy. 12 apples minus 2 apples. 10 apples. Okay. 4x square minus 9x square.
Minus 5x square.
Yes.
Minus 5x
Now
square.
let him speak. Let him speak. Yes. Very good. Minus 5x square. Bigger sign and difference between 4 and 9. Okay. Next one.
Minus 3y.
You are done with the subtraction. This is how you are going to do subtraction between any two expression. Okay. Follow the procedure. I'm going to give the note down the problem. I'm going to give the next one. Are we done with that?
Yes, sir.
So look at the problems which are given as homework. Add this expression to second expression. Here, similar process you are going to do. Next problem. Subtract this expression. This entirely is a one expression. Do not get confused there. As there is lack of space, I have written the remind term in the next line. Okay. This entirely is an expression. Subtract first expression from second expression. Clear? Note down that homework also. Let us recall what all we have discussed. Okay, you can note down. Just one second. Let's remind on code only. Okay. Listen, children. So, what all we have discussed today? Can anyone recall what is the first topic we have discussed? Like terms and unlike terms. We have revised it from the previous class. So, addition of two expressions, two or more expressions. We have discussed that. We have solved two problems in that. What is the first step to be done for adding?
We have to add the two expressions.
You have to add the two expressions. The next step.
We have to
Yes,
divide.
louder.
Divide.
No division. We did not. No. Addition of two expressions. How do we do?
We have to addition the two expressions, sir.
We have to add the two expressions. What is the procedure involved in there? Yes, louder. Yes, very good. So we have brought the like terms to one side and left the unlike terms to the end. And after that, simplify the like terms. Okay, simplify each and every like term we have to categorize it. And at the end, we are going to remind the simplest form of the expression. After all, adding those both. Similar thing we have done in the subtraction too. What we have done? Observe carefully the sentence. Decide which part comes first. Okay. From part comes first. That's why we have written the next part as the first. Then put the minus symbol and write the remaining part as the second one. Children, try to put the basics whether it is addition or subtraction. For addition, majority of the cases it doesn't come as a problem. It doesn't come as a problem at all. But for subtraction, there will be a problem if you do not put the minus sign. Why? Because if you do not put the braces, you may think that this minus sign belongs to only 2xy. But it is not. This minus sign is multiplying the entire expression. That is how we distributed this minus sign. Okay. Panchesam or minus sign. For that to be happened, you need to put the braces for sure while dealing with the subtraction. Okay. And after that, simplify this brace. You will get the big representation. Follow the same procedure followed in the addition. Okay. Thank you, children. We will deal with the